I'm Lauren. This is the audition, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to do a monologue that I wrote myself. I thought I'd do something different than Ophelia. Fortune smiles on but a few individuals. Fate does not care for whether the soul is clean or not. Many say fortune seeks the brave. They lie. That is but idle thinking. Pity will smother such a man or woman who believes that if they live a sinless life, that they will receive good fortune. Fate seeks a future that is yet to occur, a future that is yet to be born, whether that decrees abuse, greed, lies, or narcotic abandon. Fate will make it happen. Fate controls all, and although it is sad to say, will inevitably lead the world to war and destruction. Beauty will disintegrate. Just look at Marilyn Monroe and James Dean to see what lies ahead for the visually blessed. Yes, individuals will try to fight it, try to ignore it, but who are we to argue with what fate and fortune has in store for each and every one of us? But as the years go by and generations pass, some things still remain. People will do anything for 15 minutes of fame. Would you like me to do it again? I am at the right audition, aren't I? Okay, I get the point. I'll get going. Sorry to have wasted your time.
Do the piece upside down.
Pardon?
You heard what I said.
You mean do a handstand?
I mean, do a handstand.
Fortune smiles on, but... Fortune smiles on, but... Sorry, I can't do a handstand for that long.
What are you here for, Lauren?
For the audition.
Yes, I know. Okay, when did you hear about the audition?
It was in the local newspaper. It said you were looking for female actors and that you have one audition a day, so I rung up and booked my audition.
Okay. What are you really here for?
Well, I want to act, I suppose.
You want to act, you suppose?
Yeah?
Do you want to act or do you want to perform?
Is there a difference?
Who are you, Lauren?
I beg your pardon.
What kind of person are you?
Sorry, I just came here for an audition, not therapy.
This isn't therapy.
Kind of feels like it. Look, I'm sorry. What's your name?
What would you like my name to be?
I don't know.
So, who are you, Lauren?
I don't get asked that very often.
Well, humour me.
I'm from Liverpool, I study at Queen's, and I like horse riding.
That's what you are, not who you are.
I'm confused. Is that the script? Can I just have a quick look at it?
Knock yourself out.
The advert didn't say a lot, really, so... It's just full of words.
That's what a script usually consists of.
No, I mean, page 1 just has confusion repeated throughout it. Frustration on page 12. Elation, page 33, and greed on 34. No characters or dialogue, I'm confused.
You won't be.
Okay.
Stand up straight for me, Lauren. Straight up. Tall, long hair. What happened to it?
Permed my hair went wrong.
Shame. Soft hands, long legs, firm buttocks. Slim figure, good to see. Such a shame to see talented performers with an arse like the back of a bus. But no, not here. Good to see. Let's look at your face. You moisturize regularly. Good bone structure, smooth skin. Quite attractive, actually.
Thank you.
No problem. Let's look at your eyes. I see the faces of many men who have broken their hearts over those eyes. Excellent. Right, let's get down to business. I'm going to be honest. You're an attractive girl, but you couldn't even get an acting job on EastEnders.
Oh,
And that's quite harsh of me because I fucking hate EastEnders.
right.
But you're lucky.
I am.
You are.
Why?
girl I auditioned this week looked like a badger's scrotum. I can help bad performers, but I can't make ugly beautiful. I'm a director, not a plastic surgeon.
Right.
Why do ugly people persist on auditioning?
Does that matter?
Of course it matters. I don't direct ugly performers because people don't pay money to see ugly performers.
Oh, anything else?
Yes. Pick up that script for me. Say aloud one of the words. Any page you like.
Guilt. Page 4.
Lauren, you've always concerned yourself with guilt, not in an I've shagged my sister's boyfriend way like everyone else, but in a I haven't done that essay that the teacher said I didn't really have to do way.
You don't even know me.
Are you saying that isn't true?
I'm not saying anything.
Another.
Desolation, page 26.
You've never felt desolation in your life. Someone who has
Now wait!
a normal family and a normal life has smothered you in naivety.
I'm naive.
Yes, you showed that by coming into the audition with a piece you clearly had prepared for weeks.
What? Isn't that what an audition is about?
Spewing off a piece you wrote yourself. Do you call that an audition?
But I want to stick out, attract your attention.
Join the queue, Lauren. Take a seat. I have upset you.
No,
I have upset you.
not really. I just thought auditions were meant to judge and criticize acting ability and to push the look of someone, not whether they are naive.
I bet you've never had more than 4 auditions, have you?
This is my 3rd.
Well, when you've had a few more auditions, I'm not saying all will be like this one, but you must be prepared to lay your soul in the hands of the director. She can easily make you and easily break you. I tend to break people before I make them.
Are you trying to break me?
Do you want me to break you?
Why do you always answer a question with a question?
I'm inquisitive.
What are those shot glasses for?
Glad you asked. As you can see, there are 3 shot glasses, each filled with a clear liquid. One is filled with water, 0% alcohol. The other with silver tequila, 40% alcohol. And the other is filled with imported sake, which is 81.3% alcohol. I want you to pick one and down it.
What?
1 in 3, Lauren. It's a game of chance to see whether or not you are willing to take a risk in order to get an outcome.
Okay. But that sake, couldn't that make me sick?
Possibly. You up for it?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Take whichever one you like.
What?
You can try another one if you wish.
I don't know.
It's not going to kill you, Lauren.
Nah, I'm okay.
Okay, I'll pick one, and you can pick one. 50-50.
Okay. It's water.
They were all water. But I'm glad to see you rose to the challenge. So, you want to be an actress, yes?
Yes,
I don't believe you.
I really do.
Say you want to be an actress.
I want to be one.
No, say you want to be an actress.
I want to be an actress.
Louder.
I want to be an actress.
Once more, to my face. Make me believe.
I want to be an actress.
Interesting. What's your second name, Lauren?
Mills.
Lauren Mills. Lauren Mills.
That's my name.
You'll have to change it.
I beg your pardon.
You'll have to change it. It sounds like a primary school teacher.
No, it doesn't.
Please, Miss Mills, can we go to the fields and play rounders today?
Shut up.
Miss Mills, I've had an accident. I've wheelied in the sandpit.
Shut up!
A feisty one.
Who do you think you are?
I'm the director.
Look, I'm sorry. I'll just get going.
Do you always do this?
Do what?
Do you always run away when you get close? Close to being you, close to showing your emotions?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, do you hide your honesty?
No. I speak my mind.
Which mind?
Pardon?
Well, the mind that holds original and provocative opinions and ideas, or the mind that tells you what would be the right thing to say and do.
Both.
You can't speak both. Are you popular, Lauren?
How do you define popularity?
Well, popularity can be defined on two levels. One would be the lengths to which you go to make friends, and two would be the amount of people who would deem you as a friend.
That would be no and no, then.
Why not?
Why am I not popular?
Yes, why are you not popular? You seem a bright and attractive girl.
Can't be bothered, I suppose.
Gaining and maintaining popularity is a chore, I agree. So who are your group of friends?
If you don't mind me asking, why? Why are you asking such personal questions?
Just interested to see what type of person you are. Can't be auditioning a sociopath now, can we?
Suppose not.
You suppose, right. So, who are your group of friends?
Flatmates, some classmates from English, and the music society, I suppose.
You play a musical instrument?
Yes?
What?
The piano.
Beautiful instrument. When did you start?
When I was 6.
And you are now
20.
14 years. You practice regularly?
As much as I can.
Do you study music at Queen's?
No. English.
Why don't you study music? 14 years of music lessons seems a waste otherwise.
It won't get me a job, will it?
So why are you coming to acting auditions?
Because I enjoy acting.
So you don't like music?
Yes, but...
But you just said...
Look, it's complicated.
I can see.
Look, if you want me to do some acting, I will be happy to audition for you. But if all you are going to do is question and criticize my personality, then I will go home.
Okay. I'm going to do a little exercise with you.
No problem.
I'm going to say a word, and you're going to tell me the first word that comes into your head that is relevant to the said word.
Okay.
It's just a quick demonstration of improvisation. And I'm going to play some music. Let the music flow through you. Ready?
Yep.
Frustrating.
Annoying?
No, sorry, a word that could be connected to what I say. For example, fat and bastard. It's an exercise in improv, not whether or not you've read the source.
Sorry.
Okay, once more. Frustrating.
Family.
Misunderstanding.
Myself.
Interesting. Now, disgusting.
Smells.
Girl.
Friend.
Okay, a couple more. Now, I want you to feel the words when they leave my mouth. This might help you more. And close your eyes. Imagine the words flowing through you like the music. Fond.
Memories.
Body.
Feeling.
Love.
Hate.
Tender.
Lips.
Soft.
Kiss.
Kiss.
Love.
Kiss.
You.
Kiss.
Me.
How was that?
Warm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know. I just...
You don't have a problem with kissing another female, do you?
No, not at all. Well, not really. I've just not...
Not done it before. You do need to let yourself out of this shell, Lauren. It's suffocating you. You won't be famous if you can't let go of your inhibitions. It's not like we had sex. Don't worry, Lauren. We won't be having sex. Anyway, it's good experience for you. If you become become a big star. You never know when you'll have to kiss Madonna at some awards bash.
I'm no Britney Spears.
I'd have never guessed.
Does sarcasm get you far in the business?
Yes, I'd say it does.
You're not like other directors, are you?
I suppose you could say that.
Tell me about yourself.
A bit forward of you. Do you normally ask your directors personal questions?
No, but this isn't a normal audition, is it?
I am not looking for normal actors, so I cannot hold normal auditions.
Who are you looking for?
I'll know when I see her.
So tell me who you are.
I won't tell you much because I don't need to give a reason. I am a director. I direct puppets, not actors. Actors have egos and believe they should have a trailer, an artistic input. No, the best performers are those who have nothing, have no soul. We as directors, well, the better directors at least, can therefore put the soul of a certain character, such as Ophelia, into said puppet.
You employ puppets without souls. Sounds nice.
Nice? Theatre isn't fucking nice. Whatever naive, fluffy, sugar-coated theatre you envisaged is bullshit. It's not about artistic direction. It's not about audience appreciation, and it is most certainly not about...
What is it about?
Look, we are straying from the point of you being here.
What is it about?
Put it this way. Theatre is like a pigeon. It shits on you, but it still expects you to feed it breadcrumbs. We are behind schedule as it is with you dilly-dallying about whether or not you have the testicular fortitude to do my bloody audition. So if we can please get back to the matter at hand. Okay. Right. I want you to sit on that chair. Okay. I want you to imagine that you have not one bone or muscle in your entire body. No. No. More than that, I want you to be limp, not act limp. Be limp. Good. Okay. Legs, arms, head, limp. If you fall over, you fall over. See, when you are in this state, Lauren, anything is possible. I can shape your limbs in any shape or form. You can be anything you want to be. Close your eyes. All we need to do now is do the same to here. Because thinkers, they think too much. People should stop thinking and just do as they're told. So all we have to do is just to tap away at this. All the emotions and memories you have of you, of what you think you are. When we take all of you out of there, like we've done with this, then we can get to work. You can open your eyes now. Right, I want you to kneel down on the floor. Okay, again, this is improvised because there's nothing worse than someone carrying around a bloody script. Okay, what relationship do you get from our stage position?
Some religious bond.
You a religious person, Lauren?
Yes.
There's a surprise. Okay, you are praying to whatever God you pray to at home, and I will be the priest.
Father, I feel that I am losing my faith.
Speak to me, child.
I pray to God 3 times a day, like you suggest, and whenever I need him, whenever I need his strength, I just think he isn't listening.
We all feel moments in life where we are isolated and have the notion that God is not listening. But free all doubts from your mind. You seem weak. We need to give God's strength back to your soul and mind.
Ow! But Father, I still don't... Hey, that hurts. Ow! Get off me! What the fuck are you playing at?
I'm trying to piss you off.
You're doing a bloody good job of it.
Well then.
Well then what?
Hit me.
What?
Hit me.
No way.
Fucking hit me.
Bye. No audition is worth this. You okay?
I'm fine. You okay? Go if you want.
I'm sorry. I just don't know what you want from me.
Everything. I want you to give me everything for the duration of the audition. Then you can go home. You give me everything for this audition, and I will give you everything you need to be an actress.
I thought you only taught puppets.
Male actors are puppets because they need to be stripped of ego. A lot of female actresses cannot be stripped of an ego they don't have. Once the ego is gone, the personality and the soul is cleansed, then a performer can perform with not one shred of personality that does not belong to the character they're portraying on the stage.
Can you give me everything?
I can. If you are willing to give me everything you have, you will get everything I have.
But you hurt my head.
I would say I'm sorry about that, but I can't. It's for your own good.
How?
I can't say yet. What do you want from an audition, Lauren?
I want to get the part. And I want to know that the director cannot get to sleep that night without knowing that I am in the cast.
You want?
I want to blow the director away.
Blow me away, Lauren. Tell me about your last audition, please.
It was for a part in Convictions, a site-specific piece. I was auditioning for the Marie Jones written piece. I really wanted the part of Claire.
How did it go?
Awful. I walked in there and it was full with confident actors, both men and women who could do these kinds of auditions in their sleep. I did my written speech and was told they would call.
And they didn't.
No.
How did you feel about that?
What?
About not getting the call?
Indifference. I was given 2 minutes, and that is it. How can I prove what I have in 2 minutes?
Exactly.
Were you an actress before you became a director?
Many, many years ago, yes. I only had one audition.
What happened?
It was for a production of Hamlet. Obviously, I went in for the part of Ophelia. I walked into the audition confident about my abilities as an actress. 2 people sat in front of me behind a desk, probably the director and the producer. When it came my turn, I stood up, prepared myself, and
What happened?
I froze. I looked into their eyes and saw indifference. Who was I? Just one of 30 female wannabes that day who had turned up desperate to get their teeth into one of the greatest tragic female characters of all time. Ironic thing is, the greatest tragic female characters were every one of those females putting their pride, heart, and soul on the line for 2 people they had never met before and would never meet again.
So you completely froze.
I didn't say a word. Not one word.
Why didn't you go to any other auditions?
Why? Why bother? I wasn't going to put myself through that again.
So why are you putting people you audition through this?
You don't know the luck you have. The only audition I had was a shallow piece of... I can't even describe it.
What is this?
This is the only audition you will ever need to complete, Lauren. When you finish, they will have nothing on you. That's what it is. When they discover an inch of resistance, you won't get that call back.
So why do you audition people like this?
Like what?
Kissing them, bloody hurting their heads? Do you do this to everyone?
Only to people who I think can be pushed.
Pushed?
Pushed to the limit. If you're not pushed to the limit, what's the point? Why should people spend money and see you perform? You aren't performing if you aren't pushing yourself to your mental and physical limitations.
Push me.
It will get worse.
I know.
Have you heard of a technique called playback?
No.
Well, playback is a way in which actors can use past experiences in order to relate past events to characters they portray. Now, this is fucking useless when people such as myself want to shred away all that acting.
So why do you use it?
Well, let's say my take on playback is a little unorthodox. I want you to think of a time when you were under physical pain and improvise a monologue based on that experience.
Okay.
But I want you to speak in the third person.
Okay.
That will allow you to alienate yourself from the experience.
Alienate myself from myself.
Exactly. Okay, go.
Lauren had made the first mistake by disobeying her father's wishes and not wearing a bike helmet. The roads were wet for miles, so it was certain that some kind of accident would occur.
Rubbish!
So when
Stop!
What? That's what happened.
I don't doubt that. What I do doubt is that this bloody bike accident was the most emotionally scarring experience you have had to date.
I broke my leg.
Bones heal. Emotional scars don't.
That's all I have.
Remember what we discussed.
I'm not doing it.
There is something, isn't there?
No.
Something that really hurt you bad. Hurt you there. Come on. Tell me. Third person improvised monologue. I want it, Lauren. You said you would give me everything.
Her Uncle Marcus had always been affectionate towards the family, to her sister and to her. She found out a few years ago that he was also very affectionate to her mother, regardless of her being his brother's wife. She was only 8 at the time, so was oblivious to what was deemed too much affection. It was a family wedding. Everyone dressed up, girls looking pretty, boys looking handsome. Anyway, being only a little girl, Lauren had been taken home by her Uncle Marcus, along with her sister Marcia. Marcus had been very keen to do a favor to the girl's mum and dad and go home with the girls early from the party festivities. Marcia had fallen asleep as soon as her head touched the soft pillow, so the lounge was empty except for Uncle Marcus and 8-year-old Lauren.
Carry on.
Uncle Marcus started to undress Lauren, taking off her clothes one by one. She was shortly naked, not a garment on her young skin oblivious to the touch of skin 4 times its age. Lauren couldn't remember much of the next hour. The pain inside her was subsiding as she got closer and closer to passing out. She could feel the warmth of kisses on her back and chest and grunts and moans from her uncle on top of her.
Excellent. More.
I'm not big enough for this.
You are, Lauren. You are.
Weeks went by before anyone knew what had happened to Lauren. She was told to keep quiet by her uncle or something bad would happen. So Lauren cried every night before she went to bed. Her mum, her dad, her sister all thought there was something wrong with Lauren, not with the uncle acting nervously, who prayed for a sin never to be spoken of again. But Lauren told her parents. In a fit of tears, she confessed. She confessed it all.
That monologue was much better than your own effort.
Shut up. Just shut up.
What did you think about men?
What?
What did you think of men after you were
Raped.
Yeah.
I have actually accepted what happened.
Why?
Apart from my dad, men are...
Cunts.
Yeah,
Ironic.
I suppose you could say that.
Did you come up with that in therapy?
Therapy helped me develop the myth that men are cunts. Personal experience turned that myth into fact.
Men are like pigeons too. Why have you accepted it?
When I was old enough to understand what happened to me, my parents advised me to seek counseling.
And did you?
Yes, I went to see a psychologist for 6 months.
Male or female?
Male, actually. I just talked for 6 months. Talked constantly. What I liked, what I disliked, what I want from life.
What do you want from life?
I want to be better than all the men who've let me down. How about you?
What?
How many men have let you down?
I let them down before they let me down.
You don't commit.
I don't commit.
Are you a lonely person?
What makes you say that?
I don't know.
You don't know. I have my career.
You have your career, of course. Is that enough?
It's enough for me.
You sure?
You're only young.
And naive.
You don't have to have a man to stop being lonely. So, what does your psychologist conclude then?
Actually, that the rape did not have that much effect on me. However, he found out that I have a borderline obsessive-compulsive disorder.
Example?
Nearly everything in my life. Cleanliness. My room gets cleaned 3 times a day. I just detest dust or dirt. I would sleep with a knife under my pillow every night in case Marcus came for me again. Boyfriends, I got really attached to bastards, like stalkers, like attached. But I suppose that's like most girls.
Obsessive compulsive disorder. OCD then.
Yep, I've got a doctor's note and everything.
Want to exercise a ghost?
Huh?
Name someone who has really hurt you in the past, but someone you maybe had an extreme case of OCD with.
Okay, well, that would be Steven, my last boyfriend.
Okay, what happened with him?
He was having sex with my best friend.
Unlucky.
I know.
Okay, stand up, woman. Close your eyes. Here is a gun. Imagine you are about to play Russian roulette with pussy addict Steven over there. 6 shots, 1 bullet, 50-50, like with the shot glasses earlier.
Okay.
Steven is over on the other side of the room. What's he look like?
Fucking gorgeous.
Thought so. What's he wearing?
One of his sexy white tops and a pair of jeans.
Shoes.
He always wore sandals.
And now, imagine he's with your friend, kissing her.
Slut.
Indeed. What is she wearing?
A black top she got off the rack at Topshop, and combat.
Shoes.
White. Fucking stilettos.
Stylo.
Tramp.
Okay. His turn to take a shot, then yours. Shoot at him now, then you, then him, and continue until you feel the gun going off. It might be you, it might be him. If you're a shit shot, it might be the girl in the corner. Okay. First bullet.
Click.
Okay, he's still smiling. Your turn. Come on now. Steven's had his go.
Click.
Phew. His turn again.
Click.
Getting tense. Your turn again.
Click.
Now, 1 shot left each. You got to kill him. Otherwise, you're dead.
Bang!
Good girl. Good girl. What are you wearing under those drab clothes of yours?
You're a girl. Use your imagination.
Well, as you're single, I just thought that.
You think a lot, don't you?
Goes with the territory.
I see.
I just thought that, well, I presume you're single. It's usually when a girl has got a boyfriend that she stops making an effort in the wardrobe department.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, well, you're not.
Well, what about you? You're what? Mid-30s? And you've got this student top blazer jacket thing going on?
I suppose we'll agree to disagree. How many men have you been with, Lauren?
I beg your pardon?
You heard what I said.
That's none of your business.
How many men have you been with,
I'm
Lauren?
not telling you.
I'm afraid you have to.
Why?
Character profiling. We want to know if you're the kind of girl we want in our production.
What if I said I have had every cock in the college?
Close. But I would say you were lying.
3.
And I presume they saw quite a lot of flesh.
Of course they did. How many men have you been with? You've got this Sharon Stone and Basic Instinct thing going on here. How many have you had?
Probably one for every year since you've been born.
What were they like?
I've had so many, but they're all the same. They come, they go.
Nothing's changed.
Anyway, did these 3 men, did they like what they saw?
I've had no complaints.
Well, you should have no problem undressing in front of me then, should you?
What?
You really seem to have a hearing problem, Lauren, because I keep on having to repeat myself.
This is ridiculous.
Who is here, Lauren? Jesus, if you want to be the star of the stage and maybe the screen, you can't be afraid of yourself, and certainly not of your body. I've seen girls with let's say less flattering bodies than yours.
Why don't you get undressed? Your body is great for your age.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You know, what the hell? Happy? Got your little peep show, have you? What do you want me to do now? Do you a little lap dance?
That won't be necessary.
Oh, no, by all means. Get your tenors. In fact, I'm worth more than that. Get your 20s out. Happy now?
Calm down, Lauren.
What is this? You're going to give me some psychobabble that it is me stripping away my persona, stripping away the ego so that I am just a body, just a fucking puppet? Yeah, I'm a puppet, all right. A puppet on a fucking G-string.
You didn't say you'd played sports.
Pardon?
Well, you've quite a few knocks on you. Do you play any sports?
I don't play sports.
So, do they fade quickly?
Yeah, but they usually get replaced.
Does he hit you often?
Yes, she does.
Oh, I see. Why do you get them?
Martha, that's my mum's name, Martha is an alcoholic.
Okay.
She gets angry one day, then depressed the next. She can't cope with it, so
She hits you.
she hits me.
What was Martha feeling when she gave you this one?
Frustration. Dad and her had an argument about her drinking. He caught her with half a bottle of whiskey at 11 o'clock in the morning.
How about this one?
She was angry at me. She accused me of scratching Dad's new Porsche.
Did you?
It was her. The night before, he came home very late from work. Martha had been drinking and thought that he was cheating on her, so she ran outside to the driveway and used her keys to scratch his pride and joy.
And that one?
She went to hit Dad, and I got in the way.
Things tough at home then?
You just get on with it. Can I put my clothes back on now? What is this all about?
It's an audition, Lauren.
Weird audition.
You're still here though.
I know. I don't know why. You interest me.
Okay, moving on.
What now?
You don't have to be here if you don't want to. But you want to be here, don't you? Okay. Repeat after me. Lauren laughed at Laura because Laura looked like a lean little Latin llama with a libido of a luscious lamb with long, light hair. Lauren's larynx liked to laugh, as laughing like a little Latin llama brings little bits of love to laughing Lauren.
Lauren laughed at Laura because Laura looked like a lean little Latin llama with a libido of a luscious lamb with long, light hair.
You ran out of breath.
Sorry. That fucking hurts!
Breathe!
I'm trying!
Feel your lungs! Feel your lungs working!
But...
Stop talking! If you're talking, you're not breathing. Feel your lungs working. I want you to use your lungs. Good. You can't afford to be lazy with your breathing. Your every breath could be your last, so make everyone count. You never know when you might need that extra bit of oxygen. If you had been breathing properly when I punched you, you would not have been gasping for air afterwards. Again. Lauren laughed at Laura because Laura looked like a lean little Latin llama with a libido of a luscious lamb with long light hair. Lauren's larynx liked to laugh, as laughing like a little Latin llama brings little bits of love to laughing Lauren.
Lauren laughed at Laura because Laura looked like a lean little Latin llama with a libido of a luscious lamb with long light hair. Lauren's larynx liked to laugh, as laughing like a little Latin llama brings little bits of love to laughing Lauren.
Good. I think you need to pick me up.
A what?
A pick me up.
I don't do drugs.
Of course you don't. You see, Lauren, everyone does drugs. Just no one talks about it. You and I would do drugs right now, and neither of us will tell anyone.
No, I don't do drugs. I will physically do what you want me to do, but drugs, that's fucking stupid.
Why is it?
There are millions of chemicals in the human body. If God wanted us to have cocaine, he would have put cocaine in our systems.
I wish he had. It would save me money.
You can put whatever stuff you want up your nose, I'm not.
You have to, because you agreed for the duration of the audition you will do what I say.
Artistically, yes. That didn't mean taking drugs.
You want to be famous, don't you, Lauren?
Yes.
More than anything, I can smell it on you. When you entered the room, you smelt of underachievement. Now you reek of ambition. The best and most successful actors will go the extra mile, whether it is character development or straying from personal opinion or personal principles, to do whatever it takes to get that performance. Homeless characters have helped millionaire actors to live on the streets for weeks. Well-known actors have mugged little old ladies because they want to know the buzz their character gets from owning money that is not theirs. Everyone wants fame, and everyone has their price for fame. What's yours? Tell me you're shitting yourself.
I'm shitting myself.
Tell me about your heart as I prepare your first line of cocaine.
My heart feels alive and considers this a fucking good idea.
Ready?
No. You?
No.
Ugh.
No. Tell me what you feel.
I feel...
Open to page 33.
Elation.
So you're cool to do the deal, yeah?
What?
The deal.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, let's see your money then.
What?
I want to see your money before we go any further in this transaction.
What transaction?
No more fucking around. A brown-haired girl was to rendezvous at 3 p.m. today to attend an audition, which was the cover for this drugs transaction. You've tasted our product. I see you're impressed. Give me my money and we'll both go home happy bunnies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This was all arranged. You would come here. We would go through the audition. I put the advert in the paper to make it legitimate. So the kissing and the hurting of your head and the stripping were to see if you were the right girl. You're still here, so I presume you are the brown-haired girl that will help me complete this afternoon's transaction. And I do hope that bag over there has my money in it, young lady.
I really don't...
Stop fucking around! No more bluffing, okay?
Is this a joke?
Huh.
thought this was an audition.
What kind of audition would consist of me punching you in the gut?
Well, I just thought...
You mind?
What the fuck are you...
Where is my fucking money?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I will use this.
I'm sure you will, but you've got the wrong girl.
You are either lying, in which case you expected to fuck me over on this and take my product without paying, in which case I will have to kill you. Or you are either telling the truth, and therefore you have unfortunately stumbled upon a drugs transaction which would make you a very reliable witness to the police, and in which case I will have to kill you. Which one are you?
I don't know about any drugs.
Shit! Shit! I bet it was that fat bitch on Monday's audition, but she started crying when I... Fuck!
What are you going to do?
Fuck! I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to kill you.
What?
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Do you have your mobile on you? Pick it up. Don't ring the police. Ring your parents. Do it.
Please, don't do this. I won't tell anyone.
I'm sorry. I can't take the risk. Give me credit. I'm giving you a final call home so you can say goodbye. And by the way, if you don't want the last sound they hear to be a gunshot to their daughter's skull, I would advise you not say anything about where you are or what is going on, understand?
It's ringing.
I'm sorry, Lauren.
Dad, I'm so sorry for everything I did. I love you so much. You are everything to me. Yeah, something is wrong. I'm leaving for good. I know. I love you too. I'm sorry that I couldn't take my piano lessons further and that I failed my grade 7. I should have tried harder. But I hope. No, listen, Dad. Dad, listen. There isn't much time. I love you. Please leave Mom. She isn't worth all this. You know it. You're better than her. I love you so much. Dad? Got cut off.
I'm sorry. Good, Lauren. That was good.
What? What the fuck? What the fuck? You put me through that?
Well, yes.
I thought I was going to die! I thought you were going to kill me!
And your performance was very good.
Are you insane?
No, just a little unorthodox.
I want to go home.
Do you really? Tell me that wasn't the most dramatically intense performance you have ever given. Then you can go home.
My father.
And you said things to him you may have never said. You have extemporized more of your emotions, more of your feelings. By letting them out, you no longer have the emotions which inhibited you. What are you thinking?
Right now?
Right now.
Have you ever had an experience with a woman before?
Why do you ask that?
I originally thought you might be a lesbian and that you were hitting on me. But now your complete lack of compassion makes me think otherwise.
Have you?
I asked first.
It's my audition.
I'm the actress, so it's actually my audition.
You're not an actress.
And what does that mean? Is that a good thing? After all, you don't audition actresses, do you? What's your name?
Why do you want my name?
Why won't you answer my question?
It's Stella.
Well, Stella, what's the answer?
I think you should leave.
Why?
You're not right for the part.
Why am I not?
I just think I've pushed you too far. And you're not what I'm looking for. I'm sorry.
Is this another part of the audition?
No, Lauren. It's rejection.
I'm staying here.
Stay here all you like. You are my only audition today. One audition each day is how I work. So I'm going to go. You were good, but I need exceptional. I'm sorry, Lauren.
I'm not going anywhere. You can audition me tomorrow.
No, Lauren.
Don't leave me.
Lauren, this had better not be your OCD coming through.
Oh no. Why should it be?
You cannot start obsessing over me, Lauren. You cannot start obsessing over me, Lauren. It's not professional.
I'm not going anywhere. You can audition me tomorrow.
No, Lauren. I auditioned you today. And no.
But
Bye, Lauren. You were good. You've been drawing, I see.
yeah, I got bored. You came back then.
I've got auditions to do, Lauren. Of course I came back.
But what about me?
What about you?
You haven't finished with me.
Did you really stay here all night? Jesus.
It's just a test, isn't it, Stella? Just a test. You're testing me.
If that's what you want to believe.
I do. I believe you do this to everyone. Well, not everyone. Just me.
You're starting to worry me, Lauren.
I'm fine.
Why are you still here, Lauren? You're a mess.
I'm here for the audition.
You had your audition.
No, I don't think you saw everything.
Well, I saw pretty much everything, Lauren, and I'm still not impressed.
You've got to let me finish the audition.
Why should I?
Because auditions are cancelled. I'm all you've got left today.
You have strength I doubted you had.
Thanks.
I have a while until my next audition, so how was your night?
Okay. Uncomfortable, but okay.
You feel any different from yesterday?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I don't know.
You've already said that.
No. I said I didn't know because I had so much to say about myself. Now, I just don't know. I'm losing myself. I think I'm losing myself to you. It's like, embarrassment. I don't feel it anymore. After you made me strip, I have lost it. It's on the page, but not in here.
What do you feel?
I don't know. I can see it, but I can't touch it. Do you know what I mean? I still feel like sad thoughts and stuff, but not frustration or guilt when I should. And I felt isolated when you left me. I think I needed you.
You think you needed me?
Yes.
Lauren, I'm worried about you.
Why?
You have a condition.
It has nothing to do with my ability, so let's forget it.
I can't.
You'll have to, for the duration of the audition.
You don't even know what you're auditioning for, Lauren. Why put everything you have into this?
I need to impress you.
This isn't about the audition anymore, is it? It's about me.
I don't know.
You don't know much.
So why did you leave me?
I had a home to go to. I thought you had the same.
Lonely there.
Where? At home? No, it was quiet. Just the way I like it. You know I have a problem with you, Lauren?
You won't let me in.
Listen to me, Lauren.
I'm listening.
You've got that Egyptian look in your eyes, Lauren. You've got that Picasso rigidity. You want perfection, but it's elsewhere, isn't it? You've got that dehydrated snore when you sleep. You've got 25 hours of auditions and only 24 hours in each day. You sleep too often with your clothes on. And then you complain that your garments are less than perfect. It's the skin that doesn't fit you, not the clothes. How can you blame the external when it merely represents the internal? You're about 4 seconds away from a 3-second cure for being a nobody. You've run out of excuses. I've got the flu. It's not my kind of part. It's a bad day. I don't like auditions. I don't have my motivation. I don't wear skirts. It's a fucking Tuesday. Well, it's Sunday, and you're still fucking shit. You got me wondering why you don't do this when you can. You need to let go of yourself.
Why?
Because you are your own worst distraction. As you're so adamant for me to let you in, to ascertain some kind of emotional connection with your director, I'm going to tell you something.
Tell me what?
Tell you the reason why I am what I am.
Emotionally detached from your existence.
I like that. Yes, we'll use that. Why am I am emotionally detached from my existence. When I was 16, I had an abortion.
Jesus.
No, I believe the father was called Colin, actually.
What happened?
House party, too much vodka, too much peer pressure, yada yada.
You had sex because of peer pressure?
I was 16. Everyone else had had sex by then, so I was lagging behind. Bit of a competitive streak even then.
I thought you'd be the kind of person to resist peer pressure.
I think that peer pressure is the single greatest thing a person can have in their life. Peer pressure meant that I could start smoking. That I could start a habit that will eventually kill me. Peer pressure meant I could polish off a half a bottle of vodka in 1 hour. Now that I don't have peer pressure, I nearly vomit at the sight of a solitary shot of vodka. Peer pressure meant that when my mother told me I couldn't go out one night, I called her a filthy whore who didn't deserve to be my mother. Now, I won't even use the C word to her. Peer pressure meant you were capable of doing anything and everything because your peers made you do it. Your peers pushed you. When there's no one to push you, you don't push yourself. No more peer pressure, and where are you? Some student doing a stupid degree you don't want to do, along with hundreds of thousands of 20-somethings in this country.
Did you tell your mother?
About the pregnancy?
Yes.
No, I wasn't going to have it anyway, so why rock the boat, eh?
So who paid for the abortion?
A life lesson for you, Lauren. If you get yourself in a mess, make sure it's with someone rich. People can say money can't buy you happiness. It can, however, get you out of the proverbial shit.
This Colin, he sorted it out.
Yes, he did. Before you start apothesizing to me about your ethical stance on abortion, I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
You consider that a child is a natural growth that should not be tampered with. That God possibly has had a hand in this fetal matter that grows inside the womb of a woman. And to abort this growth, to interfere with nature's course, would be ethically and morally wrong, yes?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Well, what about cancer then, Lauren?
What do you mean?
Cancer is a natural growth, is it not? Your God has control to give life and to take it away, does he not? Surely we must categorize a fetal growth with that of a cancerous growth. Both are nature's cause.
But
to receive an operation to tamper with a cancerous cell would be ethically and morally wrong. Yes?
no.
Why not?
With a pregnancy, you are preserving life.
Good point. However, in a world where a dog's broken leg means he gets put down, but a paralyzed child with brain damage, and nothing more than a fragment of a life is kept alive on a life support machine isn't, it's time we stop the contradictions. Stop the bullshit.
Life isn't black and white, Stella.
It isn't, you're right.
Do you think it should be?
No matter what I think, we're still going to have a society enveloped in passive-aggressive students who want to change the world, but inevitably who sit around talking about their feelings, echoing, what if?
This from a woman who lost her virginity to peer pressure.
This from a girl who lost her virginity at 8.
Fuck you. I can't believe you just said that.
Said what? You think you're a victim, don't you, Lauren?
You say I'm not.
I'm saying there's no such thing as a victim. Victims choose to be a victim.
I didn't choose to be raped.
You kick a man in the balls really hard and he won't go near you. Trust me. You're showing anger.
Shut up.
Walk over to me. Do you still feel anger?
Yeah, it's there.
Get angry at me.
I can't.
Get angry at me.
I can't.
Tell me what you think of me.
No.
Tell me.
No.
Tell me. I want honesty. I want it out of you. What? Tell me.
I think that you do this because you're a failure!
Rubbish.
You can't accept that you have had your time and you fucked it up. You look at me and you see that I'm skinny and good looking and young, and you can't handle that.
Fuck you.
You want to push me because you want me to be the girl who you were, the 20-year-old who froze at her only audition. You couldn't be Ophelia, so you want me to be her instead.
Shut up. Shut up.
You want Ophelia here in this room, and you want to humiliate her, break her down, make her squirm for every inch of her life, so you can destroy the ghost of a girl you couldn't portray, a girl you couldn't be.
Stop it! Stop it!
You want to break Ophelia, the only girl that broke you. What are you waiting for, Stella? As I said, bruises, they fade, but they get replaced. There isn't an inch on my body that hasn't already been hit, so get it over and done with. Who are you, Stella? What are you feeling?
You're too young.
Too naive? You're a hypocrite, Stella.
Get her back up that plane.
You want me to release my emotions, to be honest, to just be. You ask me questions and then interrogate me until I answer them. But when I ask you, you stay so reserved. You're not leading a very good example, now are you?
I'm not here to lead by example. I'm here to tell you what you're doing wrong and how to make that right.
Because you're the director.
Yes.
So why are you a director?
As you know, acting wasn't for me.
Talk the talk but couldn't walk the walk.
I'm a director, Lauren.
I know.
I am not your big sister. I'm not your mother. I'm not here to kiss it better. I'm here to...
To what?
I'm here to prepare you to be shit upon. Because that's what's going to happen. Again and again. What happened to you? What happened when I left you?
All I saw was your face, Stella. I don't understand.
You think you love me, don't you?
I don't know. It's fucking stupid.
Why? Don't you find me attractive?
Of course you are. You're beautiful.
But you've never been with a woman before.
Neither have you. That's what you said.
I didn't say I had. I didn't say I hadn't.
So that's a yes then.
That's it. Believe whatever you want to believe. You can't love me. It's unprofessional.
That's the problem with you, isn't it? It has to be professional. Has to be for art, for the performance, never from here.
That's the problem though, isn't it? You're losing it. Losing what was in there before the audition. That's what you're here for. You're becoming nothing, aren't you?
I don't know.
It's nothing to do with the part. You're here because you didn't like the person you were.
No, not true.
Yes, it is. You hated Lauren Mills, so you'll do anything to impress me, to make me love you.
So what? So what? Ruth Alexandra.
I want you to be Ruth Alexandra.
Ruth Alexandra?
Yes.
You want me to change my name?
Lauren Mills was going to come out of university with her English degree and go straight into a teaching degree and be a nice little primary school teacher, wasn't she?
No.
Yes, she was. She was going to get a teaching degree and be a school teacher during the week and a good Samaritan and help autistic kids at the weekend.
No.
Yes. Try Ruth Alexandra. Shit-hot actress who doesn't give a fuck about anyone as long as the paycheck is good.
You want me to be Ruth.
I want you to be Ruth.
But it's Lauren who loves you, not Ruth.
How can you love me?
I don't love you. I think
Say it.
she's obsessed with you and she can't explain it.
See? You're using the third person again. Walk over to me. Can you see her? Can you see Lauren? You're Ruth. Look how pathetic Lauren is. What do you see?
Nothing.
That's what I see. Nothing. A nobody.
You're so desperate to break me, aren't you?
A nobody? Why would I be interested in a nobody? You're obsessed with me. How pathetic is that? What do you see now?
Ruth. She's a puppet.
She's a puppet. But she isn't pathetic. She just knows what's expected of her.
What is expected of her?
It's amazing what people will do, how far people will go, how desperate they are for fame.
It's all about the fame, Stella.
It fades, you know. It fades. A couple of West End shows, maybe a couple of box office movies, if you're lucky, an Oscar nomination. But then the face gets tired. Audiences get tired of the same roles, the same cheesy lines.
You're not speaking from experience, though, are you?
I could have made it. It was my choice not to go into the business. Not a director, not an agent, not a producer. My choice.
Maybe you just avoided the inevitable.
It's amazing how exhilarating it is to have control over life and death.
You won't do it. You love Lauren. Do you want me to kill myself?
If I said it was for me, would you do it?
You know Lauren would.
What about Ruth?
I hate her.
Why do you hate Ruth?
Because you want her, not Lauren. You love Ruth, not Lauren.
Are you jealous of her?
Yes.
Why? Because I left Lauren. Left her here on her own and came back. Well, I came back for Ruth, didn't I? But you are Ruth. Lauren was weak, remember? She has OCD. OCD, which has caused an obsession with Stella.
Lauren can't help it.
Lauren can't be famous. Ruth can. It's your choice. Which is it going to be? Who are you going to be?
Ruth.
I don't believe you.
I'm Ruth.
I don't believe you.
Lauren's notebook. Lauren's folder. Lauren's mobile phone bill.
Good. I was never going to cast Lauren, but I might cast Ruth.
I want you to cast Ruth.
Well, make me cast Ruth.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to lie to me.
How?
At any time, I want you to lie to me. Lauren could never lie to me, never fool me. Performing is essentially lying to the audience, lying to them about a time, a place, a person. So I want you to lie to me, and for me to completely believe your lie. If I believe you, then they will believe you.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be now, but at some point. Understand?
I understand.
And besides, there's no point in lying now. It would be too easy to spot. Sit on the chair.
What are you doing?
Just an extension of the neutral position. 12 hours should be enough. Ruth, in theatre you will be required to develop a whole character unto yourself. As we have already changed your name, I think we should develop who Ruth is. So if you close your eyes, I'm going to tell you who exactly you are. Okay? Okay. Now listen carefully, Ruth. You are 20 years old. You grew up in Liverpool. However, you went to a boarding school, so you have no recollection of the carefree childhood that Lauren had. You were never raped like Lauren. However, you share her hate for men, as they are indeed, ironically, cunts. You went to a posh boarding school. Therefore, they taught you how to speak properly. You have no trace of an accent. Just a crisp, articulate speaking voice. You have always wanted to act, ever since the day you were born. It is the only thing that you have ever wanted in life. Therefore, you will do anything to become the actress your life has been working towards. You've never played the piano, and have no interest in music, as it will never succeed the theatre as an art form. Not if you understand Ruth. Ruth Alexandra is not funny, is not cute, is not great to be around, is not a good laugh. She's not sexy, is not fond of animals, is not an alcoholic, is not a smoker, is not a student, is not intelligent, is not sensitive. She is not a good cook, is not a bad cook, is not an English student, is not a musician, does not play the piano. She does not love her mum. She does not love her dad. She is not attractive, is not beautiful, is not religious, is not atheist. She is not a lover, is not a friend, is not straight, is not bisexual, is not gay. She is not happy, she is not sad, is not angry, is not frustrated. She is not an individual. Ruth Alexandra is a puppet.
Ruth Alexandra is a puppet.
Ruth will just exude a solitary verb. To be.
To be.
Good girl. Throughout the audition, you have had choices. One was to do as I say, regardless of whatever emotion you were to sacrifice to me. The other was the door, through which you could have left at any time. I know you won't use the door until the end of the audition. I can see it in your eyes. You've lost too much of yourself not to stay until we finish.
What do I do now?
On the table is brown, heroin, whatever you would like to call it. You can either shove the heroin and its paraphernalia off the table and render it useless, using your inner strength to abstain from drugs. Or, if you feel weak, you can use the heroin for the last exercise. Will you do it for the fame, Ruth? For me?
I'm weak.
You won't be for long. Turn to me. Take off your belt. Tie it around your arm. Good. Do you have a lighter?
No. Matches.
Ready?
Will I die?
We're all going to die sometime.
But will I die this day?
Trust me.
Do it.
It's okay. It's normal. Lauren? Lauren. Wake up. Wake up! No. Shit. Oh, I'm sorry, Lauren. I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking stupid.
Hi, Stella. You wanted me to lie to you.
Very impressed. Now you're as bad as me.
Yeah.
I think you should put the gun down, Ruth. Ruth, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I thought you were dead. You didn't OD then? Very impressed.
Thought you might be. Ruth impressed Stella.
Drop the gun, Ruth.
What is this audition all about, Stella?
Does it matter?
Yes.
I could tell you anything, Ruth. I could be just an elaborate drug pusher who wants students to get hooked on heroin. So by giving them samples at auditions, I could create a market for myself. I could be a PhD student in psychology who wants to know the effects that fame and ambition have on people's behavior, how far people like Lauren will go to get the part. I could say that this audition is being filmed for a hidden camera show to push the boundaries of reality TV, to see what effects drugs have on people's sense of reality. I could be anyone. But that's not the point, is it? Everyone looks for a motive, don't they? A motive means people can feel satisfied. People can understand. Well, I don't believe in motives, Ruth. Maybe I am just like what Lauren said. A bitter, twisted, middle-aged woman who needs to exorcise old ghosts.
What's the gun for, Stella?
Well, it's the finale, Ruth.
Oh, right.
So does Lauren still love me? But are you Ruth or Lauren?
I don't know. What do you want me to be?
I want you to exorcise Lauren, Ruth.
You want to kill Lauren?
Yes.
But
nothing. She has an obsessive-compulsive disorder. She thinks she loves me, which is absurd. She thinks I love her, which is even more absurd.
I think she should die.
I do too. Some people will do anything for fame, anything to get the part. How desperate are you, Ruth? Can you kill Lauren for me?
Yes. But what good is a dead actress to you?
1 in 6, Ruth. 1 bullet, 5 empties. If you are in performance, you need to go that little bit further than the audience is expecting.
They don't go to see someone kill themselves.
But they do. Ophelia, Medea, all the tragic females wind up dead. First they die emotionally, then physically. Death of the woman, one of life's greatest tragedies.
You want Lauren to be a great tragedy?
Not necessarily. I want to see if she will die for her art. Die for me. Without passion, there cannot be greatness.
I think Lauren, she should die. Is this the final act?
Death, Ruth. Death is everyone's final act. You ready?
Yeah.
Your final audition, Ruth.
My final audition? You first?
I was thinking the same thing. Lucky me, your turn.
Your turn.
2 left.
2 left.
It's been a pleasure. Ruth? Look for her.
She's not there. I don't understand.
I said if you gave me everything, you would get everything in return.
What happened?
You have everything. The script has everything you gave it. You are clean of all emotions, all the things that would hinder you. Nerves. When Lauren walked in and I didn't welcome her or acknowledge her, she experienced nerves. She was nervous. Confusion. After Lauren's audition piece, when she experienced confusion when I asked her to repeat the audition piece whilst doing a handstand. Then, when I asked her if she was involved in a drug transaction, sympathy. She felt sympathy for herself, and I began to tell Lauren what I thought about her. Lauren clearly felt lust when she kissed me. She lusted for my lips, and then she became obsessed with me.
What about me?
Lauren is dead. She doesn't exist. Ruth, you have no limitations, no inhibitions. Guilt. Lauren felt guilty after hitting me in the face, although I forced her to do it. As someone who had never hit anyone before, it gave her an immense feeling of guilt, frustration. She felt and acted this out when I told Lauren her name sounded like a primary school teacher.
So you were joking?
No, because Lauren Mills does sound like a primary school teacher, but that's not the point. She said herself, she felt elation whilst on cocaine. She felt isolation when the cocaine heightened her sense of paranoia when I left, and she was awash with honesty when I asked her what she thought of me. And then obsession.
Any more?
Regret. She felt regret for letting her parents and her own life down when she had to ring up her mom for what she thought was a suicide call. The scenario gave her the opportunity to recall honestly the most important regrets in Lauren's past.
And now?
Desolation. of a life she knew she had wasted. She was 20, and Lauren had achieved nothing. Lauren died. Her soul and mind left when that last shot went off. You exorcised Lauren. She doesn't exist anymore. There is only Ruth now.
Only Ruth.
What?
She only came here for an audition.
It was an audition. Isolation, elation, paranoia, embarrassment, confusion, excitement, lust, honesty, anger, sympathy, regret, obsession. I gave Lauren every emotion a human being can feel. And she gave every one of them back. She's dead. Lauren no longer exists. She is nothing. Ruth, you remain. You can be Ophelia, you can be Medea, and you can be anyone you want to be because you don't have Lauren that stopped you from performing in the past.
I feel empty.
Then the audition was a success.
Feels strange.
You were empty. Every director in the world can now use you. Put any character from any play into you. You are free, Ruth. Free to just be.
Free to just be. Did I get the part?
Don't call us. We'll call you. We start rehearsing on Monday, so if you don't get a call over the weekend, then no. Fortune smiles on but a few individuals. Fate does not care for whether the soul is clean or not. Many say fortune seeks the brave. They lie. That is but idle thinking. Pity will smother such a man or woman who believes that if they live a sinless life, that they will receive good fortune. Fate seeks a future that has yet to occur, a future that is yet to be born, whether that decrees abuse, greed, lies, or narcotic abandon. Fate will make it happen. Fate controls all, and though it is sad to say, will inevitably lead the world to war and destruction. Beauty will disintegrate. Just look at Marilyn Monroe and James Dean to see what lies ahead for the visually blessed. Yes, individuals will try to fight it, try to ignore it, but who are we to argue with what fate and fortune has in store for each and every one of us? But as the years go by and generations pass, some things will still remain. People will do anything for 15 minutes of fame. How apt.
Who wrote that?
Just some girl.
Not bad.